is how we do it.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Hold on. Bump it up. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. I get those goosebumps every time. I need a benzo.
What's happening? What up? What it do? That's for sure. But everybody in my city say, what up, doe? What up? What up, doe? What up? What's going on, y'all? What up, doe? Big M?
What's going on? What's going on?
Salute, salute, salute. Not much, you already know. Let me start it off like this. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for the fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all, you heard me say it. You can't say I didn't. It's in the chat. It's in the description. You know the rest. Let me shout out to the Replay Gang. What up, Replay Gang? Leave a comment. Give us your take on whatever we're talking about. You know, you never know. Or, do whatever. Oh, yeah. And then, to my Bushwatchers. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a good time. All right. Well, and to my Bushwatchers, yes, I'm talking to you. Take whatever finger you can, real fucking smooth, like real fucking cool, like, and tizzy tap on that thumbs up button for your girl. Or don't. Share the live in my TikTok voice. Share the live. Subscribe. It's free 99. And in my opinion, you would look way better in green over here. There's the link. You click on it. You could, you get your little special badges and little special perks like being, watching my members only videos, things like that. So yeah, it's right there, Prices start at $2.99. Join the family. I won't be mad at you. If you want to hit the link, come talk your shit, put your 2 cents in. It's pinned in the chat. By all means, please do. And if you would like to email, it's michiganmayhem25@gmail.com. If you want me to cover a story, if you want to, give me some constructive criticism, or if you just want to criticize, go ahead. There it is. I ain't mad at you. Lottie Marty from the UK. Hey, hey Jay, Big M mods and chat. Happy Thursday. Where you been? Not used to be quiet. Yeah, your girl. Sometimes, Yeah. I'm glad you noticed that. That means you miss me, Lottie. You miss me. And Big M.
Sticky play. Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say, Big M?
You know what? Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie. Lottie. Lottie.
Oh, she's got her song for you. Lottie Dottie.
I had to play it for
what?
you, Miss Lottie.
Lottie Dottie. I like it. Big M. Okay. I like that, Big M. Big M. Jay don't have a clock. Lottie. I'm working on it. I promise y'all. It's going to get better. I promise. I would never, ever tell you a lie. Maybe a story, but never a lie. Now, I know she ain't Saggy. We always late. We run on our time, not standard time. Okay? You feel me? Yeah. It be like
it was
that.
my fault she was late this time.
Oh, Big M said it was her fault. It's okay. Lottie Marty says, I give up. Never that. We don't give up around here. Mama didn't raise no quitters, nor no bitches. We don't give up around here. Just kidding, Lottie. I know you.
So I ain't raised no punks.
Hey, ain't no Kool-Aid pumping through these veins.
No, no.
Big M says, "What up, though?" She says, "Hey, hey, Miss Lottie, Lottie, Lottie." Welcome to the chat, JJ. Lottie, you make me laugh. I know that we're always gonna get a good couple laughs out of Lottie, and whenever she pulls up, or he, Big M. Good thing we got patience with these young ones. and then Lottie says, "Big M, Big M, you forgiven." Okay, Lottie, I'm gonna work on my punctuality just for you because you a real one and you always do be pulling up and showing mad love.
Yes, you do.
And real quick, y'all, I just wanted to say this because you guys are probably like, so yes, that is our good Dr. Martin Luther King on my profile. So, short little story. I was at the store yesterday, and I walked by and I seen the saying on the sweater. I didn't even see the front, and you guys can't see all of it, but and it made me stop in my tracks. I'm like, oh, that's hard as hell. And it says, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." Dr. Martin Luther King. So then I turn it around, and that picture you see is what's on the front of my sweater. And yeah, I definitely copped it. I love it. It was a great message. And I'm wearing it right now. And another thing, real quick, I wanted to do. Where the fuck? Hold on. All right. Y'all ready? This is just, some good words for the day. Happy the man who meditates on wisdom and reflects on knowledge, who ponders her way in his heart and understands her past, who pursues her like a scout and lies and waits at her entryway, who peeps through her windows and listens at her doors. We encamp near house and fastens her tent pegs next to her walls, who pitches his tent beside her and lives as her welcome neighbor, who builds his nest in her leafage and lodges in her branches, who takes shelter with her from the heat and dwells in her home. And I always wondered why knowledge is referred to she. I like it though. I think it's hard. And again, how important knowledge and wisdom is, in my opinion. Aggie with the wrench. What up, doe? What's going on with you? Aggie and Lottie, do y'all know each other? Are y'all friends virtually? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. It's a laugh with all the crazy-ish go on in this world. In UK, we got a storm. Oh, dang. At first, I think it said Getty, like Mafia. You're silly, Lottie. That's crazy. All good. No. Oh, okay. I was just wondering, Aggie, how you been? You been real quiet. You okay? I just want to check on you. You good? And Lottie, how's that back injury from that fall? Oh, okay. Lottie, y'all. So, y'all, we do know it is the 8th day of the first month. Okay, for sure. Yeah, hit me up. Miss Aggie with the wrench. A wise man, he uses his status and his culture to better his people. Oh, Marcus Graves. Okay. I see you with the wise. I told you had a way with your words, Lottie. I love the way with your words. And then I have one more for y'all real quick. Their wickedness cannot be hidden from him. All of their sins are before the Lord. A man's goodness God cherishes like a signet ring. A man's virtue like the apple of his eye. Later he will rise up and repay them and requite each one of them as they deserve. Okay? He said, you know, it's about the virtue, the character. He's gonna know your soul. It's about, he wants, man, that's a hard one. He gonna know. He gonna know you can be out here being a fucking a life coach, a teacher, a modest Catholic teacher, a doctor. But guess what? If you ain't real with your heart, he gonna know.
Yep.
That's the apple of his eye. You can't fool him.
Oh, quick thing, not to get off subject. I gotta tell you earlier. Did you see the update about the 3 people from Washtenaw County?
Big M, I did see it and I tried to watch it, but I was distracted. But I think did they get bounded over? Because I thought that was trial. That was just a prelim. When we
Yeah,
saw,
they did get bonded over, but the biggest thing now is how they gonna do the charges, how they gonna move
yeah, because they
forward.
were talking about the victims and they said they didn't think it was right. Right? That they didn't want them to have to. It's crazy. I'm glad you brought that up, Big M. Cause listen, y'all, they're concerned about the people that like the husband who got on the stand who lost the they don't and his daughter. They're looking out for their best interest. The justice system in Washtenaw County. They're trying to fight to make sure, you know what I'm saying, Big M. Try to explain it a little better, but ain't I right?
Yeah, I'm
Like
sorry. I had to blow my nose. I turn it off.
Oh, you good?
Okay, no, they're trying to do is they don't want to do. Debate is doing 3 separate trials because they can't have all of them tried together. They want to get tried all together, but they can't do it
They
because
should
like,
be all.
everybody.
I'll go.
Huh? Say it again. Finish what you saying?
I was gonna say I don't understand. It should be they're all co-defendants. I don't know why they're not being trialed together.
Okay, because everybody need their own jury,
Okay.
and no courtroom is equipped to handle 3 jurors at one time. Maybe 2, but not 3. That's the big
So
dilemma.
wait, like they. So you're talking about like they'd have 3 different boxes and they would all be in the same like courtroom while it's
Yes.
going on. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Why not use the same? Get the fuck out of here, Big M. What?
Yes. So that's the argument they was doing yesterday.
Yeah, I
And
seen that, and that bitch was still looking evil, trying to be all boss bitch and shit.
yeah, but they don't want to have to do. And the thing is, they don't want to put the people through it because it says it has 2 small kids and the guy that survived to testify 3 different times.
Man, and it's just crazy. That, and again, it's crazy. This is just I don't know why it's moving so slow. It was a year on January the 2nd that this incident happened. But good work takes a long time, I guess. You know, you gotta be patient. So,
My thing is, how they gonna go to jury if they all made statements?
right.
They all made a statement.
That one's got me scratching my head, Big M.
How they gonna
Not
recap their
about the
statement?
justice, about the way they're handling it. I'm about to show y'all. We're about to show y'all. Hold on. Let me get to these comments real quick. Yes, I have the munchies. Oh shit. Oh, hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, All right, y'all. Hold on. Aggie says, I love poetry. Me too. I love a good message. Now you take P out of an old age. Pesna. You're funny, Lottie. Happy. Hey, Aggie. Happy Thursday. Hope you good. Amen. Hey, Lottie. Aggie says, I see the mayhem on West Side Detroit. It's so sad a young, hardworking man get promotion, celebrate his brother. Now, yeah, I seen that. What I miss? Aggie, Big M, give me my own signature. Prisoner. Oh, Peens. I don't know. Lottie, quit playing with me. You know your girl is slow. Wait, where'd you get attacked at? Aggie with the wrench? What the hell? You didn't bust the wrench out? Aggie says, hey, Big M.
Hey, Aggie with the wrench.
Oh, over on Tone Live. Oh, girl, tell us the T, what happened? You said your opinion and they didn't agree? But let me give her a minute. Sorry for if I'm smacking. These bitches are slapping. Lottie, I was thinking about giving you a wrench. But because we're real over here, I'm gonna just be real with you, Lottie. Are you a troll? But if you are a troll, you're a good troll. Like I like the good trolls. But I be seeing you in these streets. And then y'all do know I was in Mocha's chat the other night, Michigan Mayhem. And Lottie, I said hey to you, but then you didn't talk back to me until Big M came in the room.
Miss Lottie didn't see you. My girl Lottie didn't see you.
Yeah, it was late. But
Leave Miss Lottie alone. That's my girl.
But I don't have no ill will or nothing towards anybody except for Parker. Oh hell yeah. And Shank.
But
I respect the hell out of Miss Mocha. I still go thumbs up. I still listen. But I don't know. But Lottie, do you be going to do you be in Parker's chat? Cause there's another one, Carla Henry. She be
what the
in
hell are you eating on?
Oh, I'm eating a Lunchable that is nachos, cheese, and salsa.
Yeah, we could tell.
Oh, okay, you didn't see me. Okay, that's cool. Because yeah, I'm not mad at anybody. Y'all know who I'm mad at. He was running the court case back and Kawana was on there. So I said that they all need to get locked up. She said in text, Aggie, I know who you are, JJ Mod. Wait, was she on the panel or she was in Tone's chat?
Oh wow.
Yeah, listen, Big M. I got attacked last night. Wait, who'd you get attacked by?
So, okay, I'm new to this YouTube thing. So because I'm on the panel with you, I can't go to everybody else's pages
No,
because
listen, Big M, let me break it down to you. Because of YouTube, but in my eyes, because I'm an advocate and I'm not, and I am, I'm all of it, but I'm not competing with anybody. Big M, you might, yeah, you're probably, because I'm like the most hated over here on this Red app, and the biggest liar, the biggest blowfish, the biggest drug fucking user, and the whitest white girl, that reads like Shannon. So, but yes, when I was with Parker, with my experience, when, she had 3 different groups, her rider table, like, she would straight up, there were certain people that would go troll to make sure that, people weren't talking shit about her in the comments. Because why do y'all, if you ever notice when anyone would talk shit about Miss Parker, she was always in that room within seconds. It's because she has people in there, because we were her workers. Not only was I a worker, but Drea, Juju, all of us in there, we were workers. They were working too. We had to show up. She did not like that. We had to be present. Like they taught me how to troll. They taught me everything I know. But yes, there's codes to this shit, and I'm gonna keep it a bing. Just like when things did happen with me and Miss Mocha, people chose up, and I never told anyone they had to, but why wouldn't you want to go around where everyone's giving good information? I understand the bad information, but it's about loyalty and that yada yada yada, and it is what it is. But over here, y'all, I don't care. I don't care. No one. It's funny. You see everybody getting dragged and shit talked and addressed. They will not say my name, and they will not address me. They don't like to bring me up, because then they have to address the truth. So in a lot of the chats, I'm not asking y'all to defend me. They're not even talking about me in the chats. They try to refuse or refrain from try to even making me relevant, which is crazy, but it is what it is. But I wasn't meaning it like that. She said, I don't go on rock. Yeah, she's creeping around him. Nobody else want to know. Okay. No, and I'm cool. I love Mocha. I love her personality. I don't like what Mocha said about me and what she did, in my opinion, but I respect her. But I love the way she gets down. She's a real advocate and real passionate. Like, that's just that.
Because I'm a researcher. Oh, shoot, DoorDash here. I'll be right back.
And see, and that's my thing. When you stay in one ground, when we're all trying to spread awareness and be here for this baby girl, why are I feel like people are competing, and it's like they want to come, like, it's sad. That's another sad part of this shit. Like, it's like and everyone was like, people are like, Jade, you give out too much information. You quit giving out all your information. And I'm like, but I'm not. I want you guys. I want everybody to go tell everybody what. That's what awareness is all about. Or maybe I have the wrong definition, but I don't know. But a lot of people are in competition, and everybody's right. Aggie, everybody. Tone told y'all to go to him. He knows it all. He's a law student. Fuck what the fuck I'm talking about. He knows everything. And then when he came back on, he said, "Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah." Just because you're a law student don't mean you know it all. They're just straight haters, and I don't understand why. Why do you think I'm so hated, Aggie and Lottie? Okay, yeah, Tooties. Oh, and me and Toot. Y'all heard her, the only one. Shout out JJ. The only one brought light. We respect each other. I'm not saying we're best friends, we talk, no. But, will I hit thumbs up on her video? Yeah. I give her flowers, absolutely. And she gave me mine. So, I know I heard, Lottie, you have, that, well, I don't make sense, because, your girl sucks at articulating herself. But I do bring, a lot of black and white, and, here in Detroit, you see how good of the media coverage. I can count on one hand in 2 years how many clips of Nazaya they updated us on. Um, I'm glad you love being over here, Aggie. You've been rocking with me for a minute. I know, and I know Big J Mom. She said I know. I love being Jade Mom. She big mad bucket. I got 3 chats. Mocha, Parker rude. If you don't agree, I used to go to Tones. He a sensible young man. Yeah, that shit blew me away when he did that one, and when Miss Adventures told me to stop and came up here, because I was like, man, fuck you, dude. Like, it's like, why do y'all think? I feel like people are just mad because, and it's a sick. I'm gonna just say like, Tone, you are right here in Detroit. Take your ass down there to the courts.
I'm sorry, y'all. Had to order my lunch.
Oh,
But
you
wait,
good.
so she was tagged on Tones Live?
Yeah, by Kawana. So wait, is Kawana for Tone or against Tone? Because I don't know. Y'all tell me. It's the 8th day of the first month. Let's talk about it.
I would just laugh.
Yeah, me too. Before we get into this good hero content.
I'm like, so
Miss Mocha, good woman. Jay, like you said, you're a fighter for justice, fairness, truth, past is past, future's future. You're not hated, Jay. You learned a hard lesson, and now you try to get better. Well, let me ask y'all, Aggie, Lottie, have you seen an improvement in your girl? Because I think Lottie probably saw me when my journey started hitting panels and shit. That's how long Lottie's been tuning in. She probably met me when I was hitting panels, hitting the link. And that's a good place. Real quick, let me do this, y'all. And I love you being here, Aggie. I want to say that again. You know what, Lottie? Fuck it. I got something for you. Here you go. Hold on a minute. There you go, Lottie. So, happy January the 8th. Oh yeah, no one's entertaining. Yeah. Oh shit. Is she like being buddy buddy with him, or like she's just trying to go ruffle his feathers like they always do, because they ain't getting a ruffle out of me. After 60 days, they finally gave it up, or maybe they didn't, but. All right, y'all. So, you guys, a lot of us met in these chats, listening about this story, about this little girl, y'all. Our girl Nazaya Harris. And I definitely, I've been tuning in for a minute. I've been watching since it started. I remember March 7th when we were supposed to go to trial for the first time, and I was so ready, and I woke up and I was just like, motherfucker, like, come on, man. And then for all these new charges and shit to come out, and then some stories that I got told on certain platforms, and it just turned crazy. And then we were supposed to go to trial again in October, and it got set back. But on 9/16, which is Naziah Harris's birthday. They had a court hearing. And that court hearing was to speak about some things and delay some things and change some stuff around. And it was 9/16, y'all. And you know, I was in these chats, I was hitting panels, and I was inspired. I was in it. I was feeling it. So I said, you know, I'm gonna go to court. And I kept telling Ms. Parker in the chat, I'm going to court. I'm going to court. You know, everyone, and I kept telling people I'm gonna go to court. You know, but I've seen a lot of people say it too. So then I go to court, and mind you, court was at 9:00. Then our good friend too came to the D, and she did a beautiful event for our girl. We did her last walk, and we let balloons off, and we did our thing, I think, and she did her thing. And it was a great day, and so I met up with them around 5 and 7. That's when the event happened. So in between those times, I didn't come run to the internet. When I seen too, I was like, hey, I went to court today, you know? And she was like, you know, interested. And that's where it all started, y'all. 9/16. And again, to the Detroit people. For the people that said, oh, I got your back, you're not alone, especially when motherfuckers started attacking me, putting sugar in my gas tank. Oh, JJ, here's this number. They got you. Nah, not a one. Still on 12/5. Not another Detroiter. Not a one. And not a one that said they were gonna be there, wanted to be there. It's fucking sad. But then it's, oh, I'm clout chasing and I'm on a virtual tour and shit. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I think people are just mad that someone actually got up and actually did it and keeps doing it, and they can't. But you can. If you really want to, you can. Lottie says, getting better, growing each day. What you do, fuck them. Thank you. Bucket looking ass clout. All of a sudden, she remembered Naziah's 2-year anniversary where Foxy GoFundMe Queen, the finance campaign manager who never see. Oh, man. Oh, wait, so is Four Eyes back rocking on the internet? Because I want to ask everybody, y'all remember the good old Truth
Yes,
Session?
it is. I'm telling you, they done co-alliance together.
Janelle's back in the race. Oh, because hey, let me ask y'all something. When the monsters
Call them out.
When we called the monsters out on New Year's Eve, and we got trolled like a motherfucker, why did Jarnell come back to the panel? Oh yeah, I think we were hitting some shit. Cause the truth bothers motherfuckers, and I think we bothered them. I think we were onto some shit. Who agrees?
I do. Because if you wasn't on something, why they all just co-alliance? And I watched they live, or part of they live. They didn't do all that other stuff they do all the time, talking about somebody the whole live.
And not only that, do y'all remember for the first 50 minutes we were trolled? Oh yeah, I counted. I started with 0. That live, I blocked 11 troll accounts in 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So, even if True Finder might have had a couple dates, whatever, I think we were hot on some shit. But, real quick, hell yeah, Lottie. It's crazy, and tomorrow's gonna be our 1 year. 1 year, ma'am. Well, it's been 2 years since. Oh no, man, shit, it's been since you went missing. But all the coverage didn't start a lot, in my opinion, until around the prelim. Some people might have. Oh yeah, people were covering it in September of 2024, and then all year of 2025, y'all. You know, it's crazy. I have the case numbers memorized. I have certain parts. I have shit memorized because I just tuned in so fucking much. But let's do this. I want to do this. Give me a second. Let me share my screen. And I want to say shout out to Nazaya for, in the spirit, because I'm not a victim, you know, of SH, SA, and you know, but she helped a lot of people come forward. She's shaking and quaking some things, and she helped me. And I just want to tell her in the spirit, thank you so much. And I'll never forget you. And I want to say this. That day, where it all started for me at 9/16 with our girl Nazaya, I felt like Martin Luther King. I felt like one of them historical real moments we read about. Walking, and when we stood outside of that house and said no justice, no peace, and we watched them peek out the window like cowards. I cried. I felt bad. I laughed. And knowing we were walking, it was her last walk. And it just, again, to be a part of something like that, thank you. And again, I'm going to say this, in my opinion, whatever people's opinion is, what her idea of love and Jarvis's idea of love, that was like the closest thing. He was buying her lady pads and shit. That was the closest thing she knew to love before she left this fucked up world. And I felt like that day was the start of the day when she was walking with us, to see how truly, truly she was loved. Not only about the CCs to continue to keep her name alive, and we continued to do it, but that day, that walk, I feel like that walk, because the way the sun shined and walked with us, and it was all signs. I'm real spiritual. She was on that walk with us. And I feel like it was she felt a lot of love that day.
Yeah, she kind of like affected me in that sense where I since I've been following this case, it have just hit me so many different ways that how can a child not know love from their family? And I got
Not only her
20,
family, but not even the strangers looked out for her, because not even the strangers.
yeah, it's like I got 20, 30 nieces and nephews. I'm making my business to be in all their lives when they was growing up, some type of way. And to see that that this man was the closest thing she had to love, and he was perverted, that should really hit every woman.
But now she has all of us in the spirit. She's got spirit cousins, spirit aunties, spirit sisters, spirit mothers, and she's got God too, and she always had God. But Lottie says, excuse me. Lottie says, Roxy boots on the ground, GoFundMe, Queen sell frisbees.
Let me second go back to the. I brought my glasses, girl.
Okay. That freaky circus inbred clan make my blood pressure go off scale, yet They still abusing her name and memory. Money off yet again. They didn't give a monkey fuck when she was around. I know that's right. Nazaya get to the world big, and those fighting. Nazaya got to the world big, and those fighting for her justice are strangers. None of her so-called family. Yeah, her family.
No.
See, sometimes it's like when the shorty's family ain't there for them, strangers usually look out for them, but the strangers didn't even look out for our girl, y'all.
But I think if somebody would met her, somebody from our circle or somebody would have met her that had a heart, would have helped her. But my thing is, the family is the one that's causing so much hell. They fighting everybody tooth and nail not to get everything her story out. I don't understand that.
Oh, understand it because it's called guilt.
Since we've been going back, I've been going back to old clips and Mark D. And I was watching the old Mark D thing last night, and I'm like, wow. They really didn't give a fuck from the beginning.
That was right after the prelim. So for Shannon to call back 5 hours and just like, first of all, out of all the shit Roxy said, you said don't ever call me a bitch. What? That's what you're mad about?
You're not mad about nothing else but him calling you a bitch. I'm gonna call you a fat funky bitch.
And some more shit. I'm gonna spit on you through the phone. But
I wouldn't even give her I wouldn't even spit on her. I shit on her. I wouldn't even spit on her.
shit
Pissed on
on
her.
her. You throw like baddies, you gonna be like Summer and pick up the pile of shit and throw it at
Hell
folks.
yeah.
That's dude. I was on the ground laughing that episode. I kept rewinding that shit. I was crying.
And I don't even watch baddies. Yep, I would do some shit like yes.
Facts with him. The only character he loves ever got from was that freaky ass monster that make Shannon snap
And
on.
that makes that's why I don't believe that he killed her. I cannot get it. He probably helped get rid of the body, but I don't think he killed her.
And see, my thing is this too. The reason I don't think he did it is because I feel like Jarvis had asphyxiation. He got off on fucking with kids. So why would he get rid of his get off?
Like they say, that was his day one. You know what I'm saying? He had threesomes with her.
But no, it's not
and
like
it's sick man.
Yeah, and they developed it. We seen in text messages, but it's like, why would he get rid of what he was obsessed with, what he has issues with why he is a pedo? Why would he get rid of his prize?
Yeah, because she was in control of it. Go get Shannon some dick. Really?
So that's what makes me think he didn't do it, because that's like a druggie going and flushing their drugs down the toilet.
I mean, he wouldn't get in trouble for it like he got other unaged baby mamas.
Allegedly.
What, allegedly? Ain't no allegedly.
Oh, I know, right? I just real quick. I just wanna, tomorrow we're gonna go hard, and today we're just reminiscing a little bit and talking. So for me, this is where it all started. As some people would say, this is where my virtual tour started. I went on tour right here, y'all. Let's reminisce.
There's no misconceptions. You have everything that you need to know about the case. I told you that we're going to always make sure that you have updates, and we're going to provide you with just that. So yeah, come on over here, family.
All right, family.
How you doing?
What it do?
Hey, so tell me your name, okay?
It's JJ. How y'all doing today? So yeah, today me and my cousin we went down to the courthouse.
Yes.
I've been following the case for a long time, so I wanted to go. It was open. There was nobody there besides me, my cousin, and a content creator behind me. Yeah, so there was said that there will be 78 new witnesses. 78. I have it written down. 78 new witnesses. Tomorrow, the defense and the state are meeting back up because they both agreed. Mr. Nagy, that he stated that he's never had so much discovery in a case in his whole career, and I guess there's allegedly 300 more recordings from the jail call. He's still making calls and talking on the phone, and there's videos and so much to go over. So they both sides agreed that they're going to adjourn the trial for October 6th because he does not want to try the case again. So they're going to agree on when they can come back.
Hey there. A little bird told me you want to start a podcast, but you don't know how to put this idea in motion. Well,
So I want to say before we even get started into the rest of the information, we got to also understand too that it was so much discovery evidence, and they don't want to have any type of mishaps during the trial. They want to be able to go through all of the new information, all of the new witnesses, all of the new discovery evidence, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And they feel like doing that would not be able to have the the trial starting in October like we felt it was. I already kind of felt like it was going to be pushed off, you know what I'm saying, and it seemed like, you know what I mean, or whatever, my feelings was correct. Now, on top of that, she told you, it wasn't that many people in the courtroom, but he did have some supporters in the courtroom. You want to tell them who was in the courtroom with him?
With him, he had his defense, but he was looking, he had a crispy lineup. He was looking like, like I said, lineup, well taken care of. Again, he had the mask on, looking down. But yeah, it's crazy. And then another thing you want me to touch on about about the pregnancy too is the reason why we don't see Mr. Monster Butts being charged with the baby is because they cannot prove without a body. Yes, allegedly they have enough evidence to prove the red rum of Desire, but they cannot prove that she was pregnant. All the hearsay with all the text messages, they cannot prove without a doubt. There's no paperwork that she's pregnant, so that's why the baby he's not being charged with the baby. So
his number one fan was also there. And y'all know who it was with the number one fan, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And that's the sad part about it, because we've all done had our own feelings about that. The auntie should be there supporting her and not him. But just like we said, we already knew what that was going to be going on. She was too infected. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing that.
So then we're going to go to the next clip because, Tootie might not have heard me, but I told her I sat behind Shannon Jones. She heard Shannon, and then that's why she asked me to say who was there, and I'm like, his defense, and then I went to the baby, and then she was like, his number one fan was there. But that was that, but hold on, let's keep on going down memory lane.
remaining in the rest of the month. Let's just try to get as much as we can, you know what I'm saying, on Twitchy. Now, if
back in January of 2024, and the man police say knows what happened to her goes before a judge today. Jordan Burroughs now has been following the case. He joins us now live this morning from the courthouse in Detroit with the very latest. Jordan?
As Andrew Meredith, the man we were talking about is Jarvis Butts. He's accused of...
What do Pitbull, DJ Khaled, and Wyclef Jean have in...
Let me address these comments real quick. We're a circle of friends, that part. Lord, hey. I'm skinny. You're funny, Lottie. Don't forget, Jay, that Corolla clan attack too, because she get too close to CC's and family. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Me, salute to Toot. She is definitely a real one.
common? They're among the hundreds of
sexually assaulting and murdering 13-year-old Isaiah Harris. But that's just one case. There is a second case where he is accused of sexual assault with 2 other girls. That's in a separate case. We know he'll be in court later today, but let's touch base about his last court appearance, which was last month. Butts was last seen before a judge and his defense team last month while he was in court. His team said there were some discovery issues and issues with evidence, and his team wanted to quash some motions regarding the 2 sexual misconduct cases. However, as we previously reported, those were denied. Today's hearing is to clear up both cases, the Isaiah Harris case and the alleged sexual abuse of the other girls. Butts faces premeditated murder charges. Isaiah Harris was last seen getting off her school bus at the corner of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive in Detroit back on January 9th of last year. Evidence shows that she is dead, but her body has not yet been found. That is according to the prosecutor's office. Jarvis Butts' jury trial is scheduled for October 6th, essentially today being a pretrial hearing to make sure that everything is in order before that jury trial begins. Reporting live in Detroit, I'm Jordan Burroughs, CBS News, Detroit.
All right. Now, I want us to play that first because that October 6th trial is no longer in effect. And a lot of people was in total confusion about what was going on. So we're going to re-update you guys and let you know exactly what is going on. Not only is there a handful of more evidence that they found lately. You know what I'm saying? There's also a lot of witnesses that's going to be called. There's just a lot of bullshit. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, we do know right now that Shannon Harris, she does have an active warrant for her arrest right now, okay? Now, listen, I don't want you to think that it has anything to do with the trial, but here's the thing. It is for insurance, okay? It was severely a traffic violation. But we do know one thing when it comes down to police officers, they will go ahead and look for something very minor to bring you into the office for before they hit you with that woo-de-woo. You feel me? So hopefully when she go down there to try to clear up that traffic shit, they hit her with that woo-de-woo. You feel me? They need to hit her with that. I'm waiting for her to hit it like that. And if they do hit it like that, that means that somebody somewhere has got to be talking. And I pray to God that it's this man. You know what I mean? Do something right with your sales and things like this. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I want to get a friend of mine up on here to give you a better update about everything that's going on. We're going to go ahead and call JJ right now. A lot of people probably seen her when we did a on-the-spot interview at Nazia's 15th birthday celebration. You feel what I mean? So we're going to head over here real quick. We're going to let JJ get on. We're going to get everything squared away. So y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to switch over to Discord to where we could talk to her. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Whew. Man, I tell you. Hold on. It's going to be dark for a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. Now, I do want to also, once again, reiterate something. There was something that I did mistakenly say in error. You know what I'm saying? When we was at the Naziah Harris's birthday celebration. When we was talking about Shannon's who was in the court, it was not Shannon Harris, it was also Shannon Jones. You know what I'm saying? And that is the detective on the case with Naziah. We're gonna get JJ on the phone. Hold on, let me ring her again because something happened. Give me 1 second. I wanna know what's going on. I hate that it's all dark, like it's the Omen. But yeah. So, JJ, you up in here? If you can hear me, I just need you to answer the call. I know this Discord should be a little bit different. I'm just waiting on her to answer. She just got to click this camera. It's a little weird sometimes. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. I know that's right. Not much.
Hey, listen, I know you've been on the war tour. Let me get you on here real quick. I know you've been on the war tour, but listen, what I want to say is I thank you for that, though. And I thank you for just being an outstanding member of the community, being a dope-ass supporter to some of us, to many of us, and things like that. Now, what I wanted to do is, can you do me a favor and switch your camera horizontal? Just so you want to be straight up like that, we can be on the same. Let me see. There we go. Let me get you the long way, fam. Let's see your whole face. There you go right there. Hey, there it is. So listen, all you got to do is move your finger out the way on the other side. There you go, and you good to go. So listen, man, shout out to you. Now, everybody want to know, introduce yourself to the chat.
What up, everybody? I'm JJ. I live in the D, and I've been following the case. I've been watching for a long time, and
Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft. Millions of kids play them, but most parents don't know how they're designed.
Yeah, this is me.
So listen, this is what I want to do. I want to know something because I know that you're going to share some information with us, but I want to know where was you at? What was the first time you ever heard of it?
I seen it on the news, and then I ran into you. I was on YouTube, and I just started watching you a lot, like all your stuff. And then a couple months later, some more CCs popped up, and I started, going through them and watching them. And but I've been following the case since the prelim in January.
Now let me ask you something. Now, since when Naziah first went missing, what type of feedback do you remember feeling or seeing from the community? Was it a lot of people who was that known about it, or was it just kind of something that was kind of swept up under the rug? I mean, you're there, you're in Detroit right now. I mean, and you were in Detroit when it happened. Was it something that was like a momentous movement, or was it something that gradually started to take flight, like as time went on?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It was praise to her, justice, but they could have did way better. They even got on the news and admitted that they could have did better, and she deserved better, and absolutely not. I'm like, right now, it's been almost 2 years. Why don't they, every periodically just post that flyer, to remind people to keep awareness? Absolutely not. Nothing of that.
Yeah, so definitely shout out to all of the content creators who have been keeping Naziah Harris's name alive and many other babies alive too. Now, my next thing is when you first heard, because you guys had the information there first, but when you first heard that Jarvis was possibly responsible for the disappearance of Naziah and the kids and things like that, it was still no popularity when it came down to the case?
No. It wasn't like you would think. You know what I'm saying? Like, still, like, just think about today, right now. It's not even, it hasn't changed. Like, it hasn't, like, even though they dropped the ball, they're not trying to do anything to fix it. They take accountability, but you got to put in work, and they're still not, in my opinion, like, even though they went on, Channel 4, because we were Channel 4. Salute, you know what I'm saying? We didn't need them, but any genuine individual, and they seen that, for our Detroit community, I would have caught that. I would have captured that. That was a Kodak moment.
Facts.
That was a Kodak moment.
Facts.
That could have bought they could have played that. The world could have seen it. Like, dang, Detroit, look at y'all go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I feel like at this point, it's already been a given that her family let her down. And then Detroit Police Department let her down. Then we got Detroit school systems that let her down. It would have been a fantabulous look for them to say, all right, look, all of these other people let her down, but the city, the community did not let her down. And that was one of the things that we did want to bring, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I felt like it was missing, that it was needed. We got so many family members right now talking about the things that they're done. But see, a lot of things what people don't want to, what they leave out is the community. Because as much as you say that you did over here, and as much as she said that she did over there, at the end of the day, nobody really knew shit. Nobody really knew shit until the content creators and the community start sharing this stuff and getting into this stuff. And it's like, that's what I'm trying to get some of the family to see. Look, we're not taking away from the people who's trying in the family, but what y'all are doing is taking away from the community that made your loved one become popular. And that's the sad shit. And I hope later on in life that they get better with it. Go ahead, boo. Anything that you was there.
Yeah, but I was just saying salute to what you said, man. That shit, that again, it gives me chills watching it, and I still cry. Like, thank you for letting me be a part of it. That you did that. Thank you, man. Like that's what we need. We need more of it. Like, I remember getting on the panel asking like what do we do? I felt like doom because it's bad here. It's bad. Like it's bad. You can't even. You look wrong. On the lodge with it. There's so much road rage. You're getting. There's so many people getting unalived on the lodge just because of road rage. Senseless violence, and it's just for you to do that, it was cool. It was real cool.
Now I want to give you your flowers, JJ. I'm gonna be honest, because as I look back at this video, I swear, as I looked back at the video of the celebration that we did, you could see the fire in you. You could see the love in you. You could see the passion in you. Shit, hell, if I was looking at myself in the mirror, I seen you, JJ. I seen you out there holding Naziah up. I seen you in there walking the streets and stuff. And here's the thing, bro. We come from different backgrounds, but Naziah made us all family that day. I want you to tell the people, because you was there from beginning to the end. How did you actually feel with seeing so many people that had different walks of life, different ethnicities, different ages, just all come together for a little girl who we all didn't even know personally, but who we came to know, you know what I'm saying, through a very, very tragic situation. How did you feel that day? Tell me how it felt inside. I want to feel like
I get it. Trading is challenging. Stock options can be risky, blah, blah, blah. You need 25,000.
I'm doing something. So the fact that you just got up one morning, you know what I mean, and said, hey, I'm gonna go down here and find out what was going on. What motivated you to do that? I want to know first, what made you get up that morning and say, I'm finna go down to this court and see what this hearing is about?
Oh, well, I can take accountability. The first thing is I felt like I wasn't putting no work in. I was just doing a lot of this. Mm-hmm. And I felt horrible, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I wanted to start walking my talk in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It became more than watching what's going, the updates and chatting and listening and seeing, because that's all became so, that's another story. So I just was like, you know what? I want to go see the real, because that's all it takes is let me go see. And I went and saw.
Okay, now we're gonna get into details of that and things, and I just want to say I appreciate you for going that extra mile, because that extra mile is providing comfort, providing facts, and providing information that the family didn't even know. Because I want you to clear something up. When you got to that courthouse, when it came down to the update, and this was on Naziah Harris's birthday, you said, you know what, baby girl, I'm going to do something bigger than just for your birthday. I'm going to get my ass up. I'm going to go down to the court. I want to know, did you see any family member in the courtroom?
Not one.
Stop right there. But you be on my dick. There were more witnesses. I'm going to just let you have the floor, and you just tell them what you heard and saw during the first hearing.
So the first hearing, I wrote it down. There will be 78 new witnesses. Mm-hmm. 78. There's 300. Miss Quick out of her. Said there's she received 300 more jail call recordings that she has to go describe, like both sides have to go through, and more digital, like video, maybe text messages. I don't know. She didn't say text messages or video, but more like what's the word I'm looking for? Digital, just digital evidence.
Okay. Digital evidence. So you said upwards of 78 people. 78 people. So when you have that many people, and I think when I was on the phone with Tone, I actually did a video with that's Tone. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, one of the questions I asked Tone is, do you think that the trial was going to start in October? He said with that amount of stuff, he did not feel like it was. You know, I've been saying for the last couple months, I did not think the trial was going to start this year. I just felt in my heart that it wasn't. A lot of people think that it's an open and shit type of thing. But it's not, because you cannot have no mistakes as the prosecution, because that can goddamn limit if he can be tried again and some more shit. So you got to kind of do everything correctly the first time to make sure that everything is going to be done correctly for later on and things like that. Now, because of that, I know the following day, you know what I'm saying? The lawyers and the prosecution and the defense, they had to reconvene to be able to come up with a time to where they was going to feel comfortable to be able to go through all of that new evidence. And you were there again. And I just want to say they had, and I just correct me if I'm wrong, they have the new court date for February 23rd. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now February 23rd, this new court, did it let you know when you were there if it was going to be a open to the public type of thing, or if it was going to be a closed setting, or is that something we don't know yet?
They didn't speak on it, but it's open to the public. Unless something dramatic, because again, nobody was there, and I mean, I assume a couple more people, but me and you both know what it is on that side.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to be there, some maybe to allegedly testify, but you know what it is. So yeah.
I want to also know, you was able to see Jarvis that day, the first day of testimony. Describe how you could feel his demeanor was in the courtroom.
What if we could just start over? In the middle of the 20th century,
victim, like a punk ass bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he was talking on the phone, like he was, this like whoever, I can't even give him that whatever, but it didn't match. You're simply retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like he was gangster. Like, and my left pinky is more gangster than him. The way like he pout, and basically if you took the mask off, like he probably pout, like literally like pouting head down, Howard mask on still, like and won't even look up. I'm talking about just blinking because he's got his mask so far up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like just like. He wants some pity, and that right there, me too, is just like, you know what I'm saying? I some things I realize you want to understand, but you can't and you never will, and you gotta just let it go, you know.
Now describe. I know you was telling me that he had his haircut and some more shit. He looking like Michael Keaton.
I'm like, how, like. This is crispy. I'm like, dude, it made me leave. I went and got a line up because I'm like, ain't no way. Like, I'm not like, and I'm just like, how? Like, it's just, again, and obviously 300, that number was set in 78. Those two numbers were set.
Mm-hmm.
I stand on that, chest out, I'm on my soul, those numbers. So he's talking to somebody.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he got a little plumpier, so he's eating good.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know?
And see that a lot of people just think that, you know what I'm saying, these type of men automatically, if they have anything to do with hurting a child, that they feel like they're going to go to jail and people are going to take care of them. And see, that's the thing about it. They don't beat these type of niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Some of the women that's in there love them. I had a person stop me in Walmart when I was in Detroit who was actually a police officer. He stopped me and said, "Hey, you do YouTube?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, my mama watches you." He pulled his badge off. He said, I work down at Wayne County and things like that. He said, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you see, he was like, I came in on you one time when you was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he'd get great treatment. And he was like, I'm here to confirm he gets amazing treatment. He said there's some women CEOs down there who don't think that
And
they
see,
got
right
guilty.
there, the audacity, the corruption, like prayers for Wayne County, like what?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
you what, man? Like, take his badge.
Yes.
Like, man, what? Like,
Yes.
I can't believe that. That's crazy. You're lying. He said he's getting what?
Yeah, he getting great treatment. You feel what I mean? That's why he probably eating real good and things like that. Now, look, what I will say is that I pray that he's down there talking like Young Thug. I want him to be, because I'm hoping that somebody, you know what I'm saying, besides him be held responsible. I know for a fact that somebody else worked with him. I want you to also explain to them. Because there was a lot of things that was misconstrued when we went to Annette's house. There was a live that was done who people thought that we were the ones who was beating on doors and stuff like that. You was there when we went to the second location, to the second house, when we was in front of their house, when we was singing happy birthday.
When I was holding the sign?
And holding the sign, yes. Now, when we left that location, what can you describe what you seen when you got to the end of the street for the people who was not there, but heard a different live?
I heard, like, I just heard a bang bang, a lot of banging, so it made me look back, and I seen a child, and she had, like, you know how we had them candles, trying to, like, I didn't, you know, like, do something with the candle, but I seen her do that, and then after she was banging it, and then she started just going gang ho again and kicking it, and then there were some people that I can't speak on who was, you know, right in front of her, you know, but they were like, no, stop, and, you know, like, and then I because I was a little behind you, and I made it a point to get to you, and I'm like, yo, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that, you know, I took off on that at that point because I didn't want no issues. You know what I'm saying?
So when you came up to me and you told me, you said too, it was some kids back there. By the time everybody made it up there, I just want you just to clarify, because see, people sometimes think you be on this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What is the first thing that I did when people pointed them folks out?
You made them leave respectfully, but it meant something I say, but you and they literally took off, turned right around and left. And they, you know what I'm saying? Like, you made them leave. You made them leave immediately.
I just wanted to clear that up because it was so many different people.
Because listen to, I don't know if you remember, but the remember when we stopped and we circled up and before Brooklyn and Debo talked, remember that group of girls you interviewed?
Yes.
And they said that, you know, when we asked them if she ever looked pregnant,
Yeah.
and they were like, no, she just works. And didn't they say that they didn't really know her? They just,
Yes.
you know, like.
Yes.
So why did that was the girl who went crazy. Like, why did you do that? Like, I thought if you didn't really know her, why, like, that was something, like, to me, felt emotional. Or maybe, you know, it's new generation, you know, that's just my take on it, but that kind of made me scratch my head. I didn't know if you put that 2 and 2 together, because remember they just came in late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That, like, so, and they were like, yeah, no, they made it seem like they just seen her around the neighborhood.
Yeah. As we was walking through the neighborhood, there was a lot of kids who started to flock with us, who was saying that they knew Naziah and things, and went to school with Naziah. There was a lot of people also who just was saying that they seen Naziah. You know, we were trying to actually get we was trying to get dialogue with anyone who knew Naziah, especially from a friend or kid's perspective, because here's the thing. You would think that somebody who was at school, you know what I'm saying, who was very active on TikTok would have had a lot of more friends speaking out, especially when she went missing. But one of the things that I did come to realize was that there wasn't a lot of kids that was saying stuff, like, you know what I mean, who was in the hallways with her. And I found that to be very weird, because, you know, most of the time when little kids is on TikTok, the first thing they're going to do is have friends, you know what I mean? And somebody's going to say something, but I'm very happy that we did find upwards of like 4 to 5 that we're going to be talking to on the channel, people who knew Naziah, you know what I'm saying, who really knew Naziah and things like that. And that would be, I can't wait for that episode, because I think that's going to be very dope to hear of her outside. overall, what do you want to see happen with this case? Being that you are a native of Detroit and this is your community as well. So what do you want to see happen?
I want justice for Neziah, number one. We got to do better. We got to do better because like that was a start too. That was great, and again that was that I'll never forget that. But we still got to do better. We just gotta come together. We gotta we gotta be grown and know what it is to be grown and know what love really is, and stop being so sensitive and stop taking everything so personal. And be able to take some constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone just is so quick to make it about themselves. Oh my God, it's about, you know what I'm saying? And that we gotta stop doing that, man. Like we got to, like we all bleed the same. We all got a story. We all, you know, like, you know, we all go through it. We all, you know, so, you know, but we here, we breathing. Like let's make the best of it.
Let's
you
make
know
the
what I'm
best
saying?
of it
And
together.
let's make us be better. Because that's what I did, and that's why this little girl faced. Because seeing that family, like again, me and my family, it made me appreciate my family more. But dude, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I stand on it that day. If people say she wasn't there, there. She wasn't in the spirit. She was there, and I promise you, that's the most love I know she felt in the whole time she was in the flesh.
I
Thank
agree.
you, everybody who and you know, that's just my opinion. It's not facts. And thank you to everybody who did show up and you know, like we got to do this. It's okay. Like, you know, everyone okay to twerk or, you know, or rumors, but it's not okay to do something right.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I want to ask you one last question before I let you off. And if you can, kind of like lean back. I think your phone is going a little bit, it's cutting out a little bit more because I really want them to hear this part. How did you feel listening to Brooklyn?
Man, I don't want to cry again. Trauma is real, and mothers again. Listen to your kids. Protect your kids, man. Like again, since I started watching this, I'm doing background checks. I do know within 5 miles of my house, there's 1,969 registered offenders. I went through 169 pages. I clicked on every single one. That's just within 5 miles, okay? Like we gotta just start, we gotta just stop, we just give too easy. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? No, like, no, you can't just think just because you got a good soul, you just can't expect that from the next person, especially nowadays, okay? Like, you can't just leave your kids with Joe Blow. Like, come on now. Like, I know it's hard. That's not an excuse. Get up off. Let's do it. It is what it is. There's no excuse. But you can't sacrifice your kids and make an excuse like, oh, well, how am I going to work? I don't care. Figure it out. Cause I got 4 shorties, 1, 3 bonus kids. And it is hard. It is hard. Being a parent is hard. But you know what? I'm not giving up, and I'm going to do what's right for the kids because they didn't have to be here. So.
Man, I just want to say once again, and I just want to give you your flowers, JJ. It's because like a lot of people talk. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people always say what they would do and yada, yada, yada. For you to be able to have your own kids, your own life, and your own family, but still have enough heart to care about somebody else's, that just goes to show you what type of person you are. And I thank you for that because it was your sacrifice, your energy, just getting up that morning that was able to provide a whole bunch of stuff for all of us. You feel what I mean? We want to know what's going on with Neziah. If the family don't want to, exactly, if the family don't want to have that type of heart and energy to get up to figure that shit out, we can't even rely on updates from them. That's the thing that's sad. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that we are supposed to be privy to all of their business because we're not. But we should be privy to certain things like that because it is the community It's the community that is helping your child's case and your family's case be heard. So from that being alone, I feel like you're doing a disservice to us to not provide that type of feedback. So I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you tapping in. You dig what I mean? We got a lot of events that I'm going to make sure that I be talking to you. You know, we family for night. We like a lot of stuff that we got going on when it comes down around like-minded people like our own. So therefore, we don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean? It's an automatic reflex and things like that. Again, I thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I love you, my sister. You feel what I mean? Thank you. And I'm gonna be talking to you. You feel me?
For sure. I love you too.
Shell baby. Dang, hold on. Thank you. Let me give you, man, thank you so much, Shell baby. And then I'm going to get to these comments. Walk. Oh, hold on, Shell baby. Here you go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Thank you for that super sticker. All right, let me scroll up.
Oh, hey, Shell, baby. I didn't see you come in.
I know, y'all, I'm not going to cap. I just almost fell asleep on y'all. I'm not going to lie. I'm laying on the
Really?
bed talking. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, I'm so glad I did not. You know, because I'm not going to cap. I watched that a lot, so I know it like word for word, but, and it was me in the video. That was your girl.
Oh, for real? Oh, thought it looked familiar.
You silly.
Like that.
I watched
girl,
all
I
the
know
balloons
her.
release. I watched all those balloons
I know.
release Toots, and y'all never did nothing like that. It was those kids on Toots go back and tell them off, and she even tells them don't go. Yeah, we didn't do anything malice. We stood outside. We didn't even go on the sidewalk. We said no justice, no peace. We sang happy birthday, and we kept it the fuck moving. We didn't do anything malice. We were. Go ahead.
I have to say something. I cried that day. Real tears. I was really hurt because I could not make it to that balloon release. And I wanted to meet Toot. And my MS acting up that day, I cried. Man, I wanted to go to that balloon release so bad.
It was definitely again a day that changed my life, and that's where it all started for me, y'all. That's where it all started for me. And then I still continued to hit panels, and then I did my first live October 26th.
But I did watch it virtually.
But you know, try go find it on Tooth's page, but I definitely in that video twice. I just
Are you breaking up for some reason?
Again, it was and I'm just nobody, and I'm just like, wow, that and that's because of her. They wanted to see her, like that's her. She thousands of people were touched by you, baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Lottie says, yeah, I see. I got you, Lottie, cause you real. You be doing your thing. You be tuning in and you be supporting, you know. But I notice all the chats you go to, you don't have a wrench, so you can have one here. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Wow, my first wrench. I love it. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. And Shell Baby, again, salute to you. Thank you again for supporting us, man. We just kind of it's no main thing. We're just talking and, because, tomorrow will be 732 days since anybody has seen, heard from our girl NH. I'm breaking up. Can you hear me now?
It's better now.
Yeah, someone's probably reporting me. Oh, Lottie Lottie Marty. Thank you so much. That's that UK. Look at that UK. Hey, let me give her a round of applause. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And this is for everybody, too. But my supporters, man, without y'all, y'all I know you two hit the thumbs up button, y'all support, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you. Hold on, what was I just about to do? What were we just talking about? Okay, hold on 1 second, guys, and then I want to go to this. Hold on, because tomorrow will be, that's where I was at. Give me 1 second. So tomorrow, y'all, tomorrow will be 2 years, yes. But in the year of 2024, we had a leap year so that we had 366 days. So tomorrow will be 732 days since Neziah has been heard from, seen. That would be 17,522 hours. That would be 1,051,202 minutes, which would be 63,072 seconds. That anybody has heard, seen, not a post, not a text from our girl. That'll be the days, the hours, the seconds, the minutes. Let's drop the hearts for our girl real quick. Lottie says, Lord have mercy, couldn't get good reading 50-50. Oh, here we go. What the heck? All right. Play through these real quick. And again, we will most definitely be covering, our girl tomorrow too. But real quick, I want to kind of because tomorrow is about her, and I kind of just wanted to, I don't know if Big M ever saw it, but I wanted to, if other people didn't, and on the replay, again, I came into the picture in September, and again, she's changed my life. She's changed a lot of people's lives. And I'm so grateful for that. So let's just kind of switch gears for a minute. I want to update y'all on a couple stories on the news going on in the D-Ski. And we will be coming back later tonight. And really quickly, I wanted to ask everybody to kindly, someone very near and dear to my heart, we're just going to say VR. She is 32, she's 38 years old. She got influenza B and the infection went to her heart. She has 2 children. Please pray for her. Please. Her lungs are shot and her heart is at 50%. She's in surgery right now. She had to be airlifted from one hospital to another, and it's going on about almost 11 days. She has no feeling in her toes and her fingers. And again, she has 2 shorties, y'all. She's very, very sick. She's on, the machines are pumping the blood through her body and breathing for her. And, yeah. Just pray for my friend VR and her boys, man. Please do. She needs all of them. I appreciate y'all. So let's get into this story. I wanted to show y'all a couple stories real quick.
The new evidence includes signed affidavits that he claims clear him of wrongdoing. They allege the Wayne County prosecutor, Kim Worthy, among others, all conspired with rapper P. Diddy to frame him, even claiming the arresting officer, Nicole Rabier, was bribed to make a false police report.
Paid $132,000 by Sean Combs, P. Diddy, is insane.
This was 8 months ago, and if we do 8 months from now, you know what month that was. This is when the feds came to Detroit, not for our girl. Thank you, Lottie, and thank you, Shell Baby.
I don't even know P. Diddy.
Nicole has since retired and lives a civilian life. I contacted her and had her read over the affidavit with her name. She says she never wrote or signed it.
No one made me go through with any action because none of it's true.
People have found the documents in court records and posted them on social media, with some videos attracting thousands of views. As fake documents spread online, they could cause damaging effects.
This isn't my signature at all.
Multiple affidavits were recently filed in the Eastern District of Michigan concerning rapper P. Diddy, all of them filed by a prisoner serving decades, asking the court to drop his charges because of new evidence.
I took an oath, and I have respect for the Detroit Police Department.
The allegations date back to 2008, when Derek Lee Cardello Smith was arrested for criminal sexual conduct against 2 women. The new evidence includes signed affidavits that he claims clear him of wrongdoing. They allege the Wayne County prosecutor, Kim Worthy, among others, all conspired with rapper P. Diddy to frame him, even claiming the arresting officer, Nicole Rabier, was bribed to make a false police report.
Paid $132,000.
Yeah, and he 10 months ago he was released. Yeah, Kim fucking worthless. Let me play y'all one more on this. Hold on, I'll just make that one part of tonight's live. But hold on, y'all. Let me know. I can't remember if I watched this, or if I shared it with y'all. But this one is so fucked up, and it's out of North Kakalaki, Charlotte, where P.D. Pablo, take your shirt off, twist it around your head like a helicopter. Yeah, Charlotte. Happened in Charlotte. Lottie says, what the fuck? She's going down. Man, she's going to hell. She's dirty. She's corrupt. She doesn't give one fuck about anything but herself. Yeah. Did I miss anything else? Okay. Oh yeah, and if y'all haven't went and followed your girl on the good old blue book, the faces of the apps, you know, I call it the, you know, never mind, I'm not gonna tell you what I really call it, but the blue app, please do. The link, I'll drop the link.
Police say they got a call to a home on December 16th from a woman saying her child was not breathing. Police say the home on Gwyn Hill Road was infested with rodents, insects, and did not have central heat. They also say 4 other children, in addition to that 6-year-old girl, were living in the home.
She was always happy, always smiling. She loved her, even though she was small. She knew who her family was. She was loved.
Mayoka Moody is the 6-year-old's grandmother. She says a few years ago, Dominique's mother fell on hard times and sent her child to stay here at this East Charlotte home with Tanya McKnight. Prosecutors say she was Dominique's legal guardian.
She trusted her. She trusted the wrong person.
Her mother, Ikea McKnight, says her daughter was placed in Tanya's care, who's a relative by marriage.
Detectives allege McKnight often bound Dominique in duct tape and forced the child to live in a dog cage for days at a time, leaving her unable to walk properly. And when she died nearly 2 weeks ago, the 6-year-old was just 27 pounds and had several cuts and broken ribs. Detectives believe the abuse was going on for more than a year and a half.
Prosecutors in court today say Robinson and McKnight texted pictures of that little girl wrapped in duct tape and plastic wrap and say this level of abuse would happen for days on end. Prosecutors also say the two texted after the child died, and in those text messages said they knew they were in trouble and needed to clean up the house. Robinson's public defender asking for bond, saying that she has lived in Charlotte for most of her life. The judge denying her bond at this time.
Lewis says a few months ago, she picked the mother up from this home to help her find housing for her and her kids.
She got in my car, she didn't have anything. So I said, where's your clothes and where are the children? And she said, well, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go get everything straightened out at the hotel, and I'll be back to pick the kids and my clothes up.
Susan Robinson was the legal guardian of Dominique and the other 4 children who lived in this home, ranging in age from 1 to 6 years old. Robinson says Dominique's mother abused her for 1.5 years. Officers were told when Dominique was found not breathing, she was placed in front of the kitchen stove to warm her up and bring her back to life.
You know, I hurt, but she's not in no more pain anymore. It's hard. It's hard for me to sleep sometimes, you know. Every time I close my eyes, I see my baby suffering. I just can't believe it.
Police say they got a call to a home on December 16th from a woman saying her child was not breathing. Police say the home on Gwyn Hill Road was infested with rodents, insects, and did not have central heat. They also say 4 other children, in addition to that 6-year-old girl, were living in the home.
She was always happy, always smiling. She loved her, even though she was small. She knew who her family was. She was loved.
Myoka Moody is the 6-year-old's grandmother. She says a few years ago, Dominique's mother fell on hard times and sent her child to stay here at this East Charlotte home with Tanya McKnight. Prosecutors say she was Dominique's legal guardian.
She trusted her. She trusted the wrong person.
Her mother, Ikea McKnight, says her daughter was placed in Tanya's care, who's a relative by marriage.
Detectives allege McKnight often bound Dominique in duct tape and forced the child to live in a dog cage for days at a time, leaving her unable to walk properly. And when she died nearly 2 weeks ago, the 6-year-old was just 27 pounds and had several cuts and broken ribs. Detectives believe the abuse was going on for more than a year and a half.
Prosecutors in court today say Robinson and McKnight texted pictures of that little girl wrapped in duct tape and plastic wrap and say this level of abuse would happen for days on end. Prosecutors also say the two texted after the child died, and in those text messages said they knew they were in trouble and needed to clean up the house. Robinson's public defender asking for bond, saying that she has lived in Charlotte for most of her life. The judge denying her bond at this time.
Lewis says a few months ago, she picked the mother up from this home to help her find housing for her and her kids.
She got in my car. She didn't have anything. So I said, where's your clothes and where are the children? And she said, well, I'm going to come back. I'm going to go get everything straightened out at the hotel, and I'll be back to pick the kids and my clothes up.
Susan Robinson was the legal guardian of Dominique and the other 4 children who lived in this home, ranging in age from 1 to 6 years old. Robinson says Dominique's mother abused her for 1.5 years. Officers were told when Dominique was found not breathing, she was placed in front of the kitchen stove to warm her up and bring her back to life.
You know, I hurt, but she's not in no more pain anymore. It's hard. It's hard for me to sleep sometimes, you know. Every time I close my eyes, I see my baby suffering. I just can't believe it.
Police say they got a call to a home on December 16th from a woman saying her child was not breathing. Police say the home on Gwyn Hill Road was infested with rodents, insects, and did not have central heat. They also say 4 other children, in addition to that 6-year-old girl, were living in the home.
She was always happy, always smiling. She loved her, even though she was small. She knew who her family was. She was loved.
Myoka Moody is the 6-year-old's grandmother. She said,
Show Baby says, oh wait, hold on, let me scroll up. I missed a couple more. Yeah, I dropped the Facebook right there. Y'all go follow me. Diamond Movie, oh my lord, and all the family want to come to fame, lock them all up now, right? I can't forget this. It came to light on my birthday. Oh yeah, that's my sad twin. Am I saying? I don't understand why no one was checking on this baby. Man, I know what kind of bond she needs. It's crazy, and the audacity to even ask for a bond, in my opinion. Just my opinion.
I'm going to save my comments for later.
On the back end?
No, I'm going to say it when you finish with that one. You check the story I sent you.
No, go ahead and say what you can say.
What I sent you in a text message.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I just heard it go off. Let me get it. Hold on.
It was about the last story. So I didn't really pay attention to this story too much. Because the other story had me stuck. Because I remember I heard something about that story. But there you go.
Sorry, Auntie. My bad. Hold on. I'm reading it right now. Hold on.
Basically, they're saying that all his stuff was fraudulent documentation.
Oh. Okay, I guess. Man.
They are, but my thing is, you got all the way to the court with fraudulent documentation, but now they say it's fraudulent.
That's what I'm saying. That just like that report on Anisha Harris.
Remember, he was already awarded some money.
Yeah, it's all scandalous. The bitch needs to be out of office.
Now they saying that he's in there with fraudulent reports. So you gave the government fraudulent report. He's in prison. How you get? So
That's what I'm saying. Come on now.
But they're trying to draw a case getting people outside, and yeah.
I'm gonna show it in a minute.
Williams was here at this house Sunday for a baby shower, and relatives.
All right, hold on. Let's go to comments. I know. Oh, tactful, Big M. Ha 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 ha.
Say trouble started not long after an old friend showed up uninvited.
She a friend in the family. They been friends since they was kids, younger. She don't bother nobody. She love her family for sure. I really was friends for real, so I could have just fought. Really like her sister, so I don't even understand what really sparked her to even. It's just an argument.
On Sunday, October 15th, 2023, what should have been a celebration of life turned into an unimaginable tragedy. At a baby shower on Detroit's East Side, two lifelong friends met for the last time, but not with hugs or laughter, and two families forever changed. Phoebe Williams, known to loved ones as Phoebe, was 53 years old, a mother, grandmother, sister, auntie, and friend. Her family describes her as a people person, someone who surrounded herself with love. But one person in that circle, her childhood friend, Shawanda Woods, would cross the line no one could have ever imagined. Despite not being invited, Shawanda Woods showed up at the baby shower that Sunday evening. According to those present, tension between the two women had been brewing, and it wasn't just about them. It included Phoebe's son. Witnesses say Shawanda accused Phoebe's son of committing a crime and that she had even reported him to the police just days earlier. What started as a verbal confrontation quickly escalated. Phoebe reportedly struck Shawanda, and another person may have spit on her. Then, in a matter of seconds, Shawanda pulled a weapon and fired a single shot into Phoebe's neck, right there in the kitchen with children and family present. Phoebe Williams collapsed. Detroit police arrived at the scene on Edmore Drive shortly after 7 p.m. Neighbors also heard the commotion and saw Shawanda run from the house. Phoebe was pronounced gone at the scene. Shawanda, a registered firearm owner, fled the scene but didn't run far. She drove herself to the Detroit Police Department's 9th precinct, just a few miles away.
Phoebe Williams was here at this house Sunday for a baby shower, and relatives say trouble started not long after an old friend showed up uninvited.
She a friend in the family. They been friends since they was kids, younger.
After I shot her, she looked at me and said, "Why you did that?" And then she said, "I'm dying. Can you take me?"
Yeah, Aggie. I missed you too, man. You need to pull up. I miss the good old days when you pulled up on your girl every day. You was right there. I miss you, Aggie. Everything good. That's sad. Yeah, they were best friends. And it was alleged something about her son did something, and she came there, and Lottie's asking if everything good, Aggie. Yeah, you straight? You said you're at the hospital. You good?
Me outside. Police said when they got there, they found the woman laying on the ground and bleeding from her stomach, and she begged us to get him away from her. She said, "Please get him away from me." After I shot her, she looked at me and said, "Why you did that?" And then she said, "I'm dying. Can you take me outside?" Police said when they got there, they found the woman laying on the ground and bleeding from her stomach, and she begged us to get him away from her. She said, "Please get him away from me." After I shot her, she looked at me and said, "Why you did that?" And then she said, "I'm dying. Can you take me outside?" Police said when they got there, they found the woman laying on the ground and bleeding from her stomach, and she begged us to get him away from her. She said, "Please get him away from me." After I shot her, she looked at me and said, "Why you did that?" And then she said, "I'm dying. Can you take me outside?" Police said when they got there, they found the woman laying on the ground and bleeding from her stomach, and she begged us to get him away from her. She said, "Please get him away from me." After I shot her, she looked at me and said, "Why you did that?" And then she said, "I'm dying. Can you take me outside?" Police said when they got there, they found the woman laying on the ground.
Was you sleep? Yeah, that is crazy.
No,
That's
I
very
wasn't sleeping.
crazy.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. Sad shit.
So the one with the baby shower, that was the same one?
No, that was a new story.
Okay.
No, yeah, that was but that one. These are all in those two are here in Detroit.
Really?
Uh-huh.
This one was really sad. I thought this one was really, really sad.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them is sad, but it's like.
When it's the dad and the daughter, man, it's fucking crazy.
But no, it was that, and they had a bond. The kids at the school said that they had a bond. She was talking about her dad and all that kind of stuff, be happy and whatever. But
I can't wrap my head around it. Aggie says it's a wicked, evil world. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right, Aggie. Aggie, I hope all's well. Shell Baby says yes. Thank you, at Shell Baby. Yes, I hope everything is good. Lottie, don't laugh at me. She said for Big M, ask Jada she's asleep. She was just calling me. As soon as I answered, she hung up.
I'm like, dang, did she sleep over there again?
No, I was trying to send an email.
We done heard that same thing 3 times. You seen the Lottie with the Lottie.
3 times.
I'm like, she over there sleep with me.
See, I wish you could control things, Big M. I wonder if we're gonna have to think. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, see what we can do, because sometimes I got your girl got people hitting her up and stuff.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it. My son gonna buy me a new computer.
Yeah, all right, Big M. We already said too much.
Lost this fight. I thought I could handle it.
One of the chilling 911 calls coming from Victor Smith early Sunday morning when he admits he shot and killed his roommate at an apartment in Franklin Township. He makes his first call to 911 from outside CPD headquarters.
I need a therapy.
We do have the runs up for officers, so as soon as they're available, they'll be out to get you, okay?
Victor Smith then sat outside CPD and made 3 separate 911 calls. The call log shows he sat out here for nearly 45 minutes asking for help. The dispatcher stays on the line with Smith, where on the last 30-minute long phone call, he makes a confession.
Were they shot by a firearm that you held?
Yes, that's what happened.
We asked Columbus Police why the crisis response team wasn't sent out after Smith said he was experiencing a mental health episode. They denied our request and said the case was operating out of Franklin Township. So we went to Franklin Township Police, who told me they are working with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office, and this is still an active investigation.
I lost this fight. I thought I could handle it.
One of the chilling 911 calls coming from Victor Smith early Sunday morning when he admits he shot and killed his roommate at an apartment in Franklin Township. He makes his first call.
I know, right, Lottie? She won't even share with me. Wait. That girl. No, never mind.
This summer she was drunk and she ran over them kids at the parade in Livonia.
Yeah. No, I thought it was someone else. My cousin in Savannah, baby mama was killed on Thanksgiving. I think last Thanksgiving. Yeah, her daughter seen her. Yeah.
My condolences.
Yeah, I thought that was her. Looked like her. That girl, they looked like her.
Prayers going up. Thank you, Aggie with the wrench. Big M, you in Detroit?
No, ma'am. I'm in Novi.
She in the burb. She's in the burbs. Hi ho to the burbs we go. She's out there in the good old sticks. Jay, now wasn't you taught to share naughty?
No, she don't share with me. I live too far. They don't want to come over
Big
here.
M knows what it is. I got her virtually.
You ain't here. No, I don't need to be virtual. I keep losing my hand.
You ain't here. No, I don't need to be virtual. I keep losing my hand. She said, "Oh Lord, Big M, you in where?" She said, "Novi, Aggie. I'm in New York."
Okay.
I love New York.
I never been.
I've been a couple times. I've been to Niagara Falls, and then I've been to Times Square and all that good stuff.
No, never been in New York. Well, I've been in like Niagara Falls, New York, but it was that when I was little.
Actually just went to Niagara Falls this summer, and then back in 2014 I went to New York, and I got a picture underneath where the ball drops, Times Square, where every famous person has performed. Muhammad Ali boxed. Oh yeah, we should all definitely get together.
We should.
Oh, yeah. But we either gotta be down. We gotta be downtown. The safest place to be is downtown, or we gotta go to the burbs. Stop that now, J Big. I'm your aunt. You go Niagara Falls. Good thing you drop us. Man, it's been in, y'all. I got my tooth pulled yesterday, so my medicine is kind of making me a little sleepy. Pain.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we all should get together. I don't get out much. I'll share with you guys. I don't get out much. It's because for the last 6 years has been really rough for me mentally, with losing my oldest son and his fiance, and then losing my best friend, which is my niece, and then losing my mom. So it's like I kind of like stay in the house And then when COVID came, they was like, you know, you get COVID, you're gonna die. So it kind of made me kind of paranoid. By me having MS, I'm thinking if I get a cold, I go to the hospital. So if I get COVID, I know I'm dead. So I just stay in the house, away from people and germs. But we could meet somewhere up, like privately, not like a public place thing. I'll be fine with that. JJ? Thank you, Aggie with the wrench. And we got Lottie with the wrench too. So what part of New York you stay in, Aggie? I know, right? COVID really made me like really paranoid. Oh, I am too. I'm with the Big Girls Club. Shout out to the big girls. Dang, is Central Park like I see it on the TV all the time? Isn't it like really dangerous over there? I would love to go to the New York Fashion Week. Do you go, Aggie? Yeah, I want to know too. See, I can't control anything and do sit here and talk to you guys because she didn't left. You never went. That's crazy. Okay.
Yo.
Well, thanks for joining us back again.
All right, sorry about that. I don't know.
No,
what
and
the
I can't
hell.
control that. Like sit here and talk. It's on. Okay.
Good. I'm glad. She doing a roll up. No, no, my computer is being stupid. But I.
You better close that switch to them damn cones.
Speaking of, I definitely need to roll up.
No, you need to go to them cones. Stop all that paper stuff. I went to the cones.
Oh yeah, the blunt that's harsh on the lungs.
Yes, I am 7 days clean of no vape and no tobacco.
Congratulations to you, Big M and Lottie.
Thank
You are so funny. Lottie Marty. She said, welcome to the chat, Jay. Good to see you.
Let me get my Lottie. Lottie Dottie. That was my favorite song in elementary school.
Play her song again.
I want to get you banned or something like that. So that's why.
Oh no, we're good. Once you're monetized, let me put the. We're good.
So you should sign into my YouTube so you want to go to damn commercials. You know, it's two versions of it. I ain't never heard Slick Rick version. I mean, Snoop Dogg.
Y'all smooth. Oh, real smooth. Real smooth. You already know. She needs to be y'all.
And we go a little something like this. Hit it! Oh yeah. You know what? Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie. Lottie. Lottie. You know what? Yo, beat this. Lottie Dottie. We like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just something that's all.
I love that song. You got to put on there so you can play it louder, Jay.
Aggie said, Lottie, Daddy. Whoops, he meant Dottie. You're funny. Is that in your algorithm, Aggie with the wrench, Daddy? It just automatically says goes to Daddy. Because I mean, mine's Daddy, but it's okay. I like it.
All right, believe me when I tell you, this is a live look over.
And as floodwaters continue to rise, thousands are left destitute.
We already see major fire spread. Hundreds of homes have been destroyed by the
Get affordable quality with half off every wall side window and extended financing. Lock in today's prices. Energy efficiency. And all our windows come straight from our own factory. Don't wait.
You can help those impacted by disasters, big and small.
First of all, I like to say, in the Ten Commandments, it said, "Thou shalt not kill." That's number 5. I want you to know that we forgive you, but this has impacted our life. It has changed our life totally. I mean, going up and down the highway with my sister,
Okay, I
her
want to
husband
this
this year.
my life
You know,
has changed. My
You
husband's
have
life
really
changed.
our
Our
life.
whole family.
For you to say that no one is
Tia
looking at
was a
your
good
child
mom to her
while
twins.
you
Her kids.
We looking
That
at
day
ours
when
every
she
day.
went to the fair.
You know, it's a terrible situation for you and for us. So you get a prayer life because that's the only thing going to sustain you. You know, this has really changed our lives. You know, every day is hard. You know, you changed our lives totally. They get no rest. The child is crying every day. Till we believe in faith that
Lottie, she said, you can call me Dottie Daddy, but not call me Uncle Daddy. I know that's the fuck right. Shaw Baby said, honestly, it was loud and clear. I'm dead. Who that lady? Lottie, you should be a comedian. We should have comedian night, and you should come over here and just make us, like, I'm gonna get real pie-eyed, and then you make me cry tears of laughter, because I know you can.
Yes, she
Who that-
does.
Who that Lottie? Lottie, 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 Lottie.
Me play it for your theme music again. I'm gonna play it every day.
Every day we gonna play it when she pulls up on it. Yeah. We gonna play it for you tonight and tomorrow and some more.
You smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you're clothes and cozy condition. that we create, because that's our mission. So listen.
It's like this phone ain't loud enough for me.
This type of shit that happens every day. I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning.
Let's go back to
Oh,
the
I'm
part.
gonna add it to our music, so it's already here. We got you, Lottie. We're gonna come up with songs for all our supporters.
Dotty, we like the party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just the men that's on the mic. And when
We
we
like
rock
the party.
the mic, for all of y'all, keep it young.
No, just please smile and enjoy yourself, because it's schools when it goes to conditioning. That's great.
Hey.
Listen to what we say, because this type of shit, it happens every day. I woke up
Every
around
day.
the morning. I gave myself
Lottie.
morning. Went to the bathroom to
Big
wash
and they said it's loud and clear.
my hand upon a cup of head. Mirror on the wall. Who is the top choice of the ball? There was a rumble double. 5
Hit
minutes.
the party. We partying. Replay gang. Hit the like button. It's a party. All right, y'all. We're gonna do this last story. We're gonna come back later. We're gonna do this last story. We're gonna come back later, and we're gonna talk about our girl Nazaya. She will be in the title, so it will be all about her.
The family of a little boy killed when a gun discharged in a relative's Central City home says they're upset with the punishment a judge handed to the gun owner.
Rudy Ratliff died in November of 2024 while family members were playing the card game Uno. His mother says Rudy was walking behind them when she heard a gunshot, and that's when she realized her 3-year-old had been shot. He died shortly after. Tatisha Refuge was arrested after investigators determined the gun belonged to her, and they say she allegedly tampered with the crime scene and fled the home. The DA's office says Refuge pleaded guilty today to manslaughter, and despite prosecutors asking for a 40-year sentence, the judge sentenced Refuge to 5 years in prison. Refuge still faces a drug charge after officers found fentanyl in her home.
She had a gun, she wasn't supposed to have a gun. Drugs was in her closet. I feel like if drugs wasn't in her closet, she wouldn't have had a gun on her hip. So, I feel like it's the choice that she made.
The district attorney's office says it shares the deep disappointment felt by the family at the sentence Refuge received. We're also told it's seeking the maximum punishment for the drug charge she still faces.
So I own a pool company, and Mac, who takes truck home to that apartment, has not called, texted, anything since he would have showed up on Monday.
So it's chlorine. I mean, you can smell it. Yeah.
I saw it when I turned around. Yeah, he probably has chlorine burns.
Saying that 1060 reference to a male that was taken to the place backyard and took a tablecloth and ran off. Say 320 minutes, you guys got the complaint called in stating possibly a male came by their house and opened the door of the contractor vehicle looking for things, was wearing a tablecloth or blanket.
I see this guy with like a white towel or blanket over his head. I don't know if it was a towel or blanket or what the hell it was, but
Lottie says, what? Annette says it's your birthday. We can go party like it's your birthday. Oh, no. Oh, no, Lottie. Maybe you. No. But, y'all, we going to be back in a little bit later tonight. We going to honor our girl. It's been, again, all them days. She put a pow in Bruggs before. Man, that And some, man, don't, putting anything before your shorties is very, very, unattractive. She put a pow and bugs before her child's sick ass. There's no excuses. Absolutely. No excuse. Very unattractive. It's the shorties always come first. So, we gonna end it like we always do. Winnie the Poohski. Good old Christopher Robin. You're smarter than you think. You're braver than you believe. And you're stronger than you seem. I feel it in my soul every time, y'all. Every time. And remember, y'all be smooth with it. Oh, we will doing that. I got you. Y'all be smooth with it. Y'all be cool with it and be true with it and pull back up on your girl. We gon' talk about some stuff. And Big M says what?
Peace.
All right, Big M says peace, y'all. And remember, it's all motherfucking love over here. I love y'all. Y'all be smooth, be cool, be true. Hit that thumbs up button for your girl. Pull back up on us. I won't be late just for Lottie. I will not be late. I promise. All right, salute, salute. Until next time, y'all.
This is how we do it. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Hold on. Bump it up. Can't take it doing gangsters. Hold on, better, faster. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. I get those goosebumps every time. I need a